What's up everyone, welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up Google Ads conversion tracking for your Shopify website. So this is the example Shopify website I'm going to be using today, and I'm going to be setting up Google Ads conversion tracking using my Google Analytics 4 account. So in order to get started with this, you're obviously going to need a Shopify website. So here's the back end of my Shopify website. You're going to need to create a Google Analytics 4 account for your website. You need to create a Google Tag Manager account for your website, and you need to create a Google Ads account for your website. And it helps if you use the same exact Google account to create your Google Ads account, your Google Tag Manager account, and your Google Analytics 4 account. Very straightforward creating accounts for all of these services. Simply go to analytics.google.com, tagmanager.google.com, and ads.google.com and get started with all of your accounts there. And then what we need to do is in our Shopify website, we need to start by installing our Google Tag Manager account. So I recently just removed all of my installations from this website, so I'm going to redo everything throughout this video. So we're going to get started with Google Tag Manager, and when you create your Google Tag Manager account, it's going to probably bring up a screen that's going to tell you to install Google Tag Manager. You can also find this directly from the admin portion of your Tag Manager account. When you go to install Google Tag Manager, there's two pieces of code you need to place on your website. So this first one, you need to paste this code as high as possible underneath the opening head tag. This one, you need to paste this code immediately after the opening body tag. So let's get started with our first piece of code here, and we are going to click over here to copy this code. We're going to come back to our Shopify website. We're going to go to our online store, and then it should open your themes. And what you want to do is your active theme that you're using, you want to click these three dots right here and click on Edit Code. Now the file you're going to be editing is your theme.liquid file, and what you're going to see, generally your head tag is right here at the very top. So what I generally do is right after these meta tags is I will paste my Google Tag Manager code right here. This is the first Google Tag Manager code. The next thing we need to do is come back over to Google Tag Manager and copy this code that we need to paste immediately after the opening body tag. So let's copy this code. Let's come back over. We're still in our theme.liquid file. And what you're looking for is your opening body tag, which you can do a Control F or a Command F, depending on what computer you're using. And then search for the opening body tag just like this. Click on Next, and you can see right here is my opening body tag. So right underneath this, we're going to paste our other code and then click on Save. So now we have Google Tag Manager on our website. The last thing you need to do to actually complete your installation is go back to your Tag Manager workspace and then submit your workspace. So you can add a descriptive name and a version description just to show some of the changes that you've made every time you make changes in Google Tag Manager. Okay, so I'll do some quick descriptions here and then we'll click on Publish. Okay, so we installed Google Tag Manager on our website. Now there's a way to check all the tags that are on your website. I will show you after we install Google Analytics 4. So the way that you're going to be doing that is with the Tag Assistant Legacy Chrome extension. So I just added this and installed it to Chrome. So I'll be showing you that after we install Google Analytics 4. So now that we've done that and we've added these two pieces of code to the back end of our Shopify website in our theme.liquid file, what we can do is come back over here to exit. And the next thing we want to do is go to our Google Analytics 4 account. When you are in your account, you can go to the admin section by going to the sidebar over here, and in the bottom left, you can click on admin, go to your property and click on data streams. So you want to use your web data stream, which is the only one I have for this brand right here. So you're going to see my web data stream right here. We're going to click on this arrow to the right-hand side, and then we want to copy our measurement ID. So we're going to copy this measurement ID right here. We're going to come back over to Google Tag Manager. We can exit out of this, go back into our workspace. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a new tag. And what we can do is GA4 configuration. So that stands for Google Analytics 4 configuration. We're going to choose our tag right here, and we want to select the Google Analytics GA4 configuration tag. We want to paste our measurement ID right here. So this is the measurement ID that we got in the previous step from our Google Analytics 4 account. And then what we want to do, you don't need to change anything else at the top. Come down to triggering, and under triggering, you want to choose all pages. So basically what we're saying is we want you to place our Google Analytics 4 code, our tracking pixel, on every single website, and we want you to register every single page view on our website. So what we're going to do is click on Save, and again what we need to do is publish our Google Tag Manager, submit this workspace again, so we'll click on Submit. You can add a descriptive name. I'm just going to go through this quickly and click on Publish. Okay, so now what we can do is come back over to our website, and once we're on our website, you're going to see the Tag Assistant up at the top here. If you don't see it, you can click on this little puzzle piece right here. This is your extensions, and then you can just pin this to make sure you pin this extension. Now what we're going to have to do is click on the tag assistant, and then it's going to say to get started which of these tags you want tag assistant to check for. We'll just say done. We'll choose all of them, and then you need to click on enable. And then once you click on enable, we need to refresh our page. So if we come over here, you can see tag assistant up at the top. It's very small, but it has a little 3 here in the box. And if we click on it, what it's going to show is here is our Google Analytics 4 tracking global site tag. This is universal analytics, which by July 1st will no longer record data, but we still have it installed on our Shopify website for right now. And then we have our Google Tag Manager that we just installed as well. So the reason you want to use Tag Assistant, make sure that you have all of your tags properly placed on your website. So now what we're ready to do is actually get started with setting up conversion tracking in our Google Ads account. So if you go over to your Google Ads account and we come over here to tools and settings, and under measurement, we go to conversions and we open up our conversions page. You're probably not going to have any conversions here unless you've set them up already. So when you go to new conversion action, what we want to do is import our conversions from Google Analytics 4, but we need to set them up first. So let's come back over to Shopify. And what you want to do is add the Google Channel app to your Shopify store. Now, if you go to your sales channels and you go to preferences down here and we scroll down, what you're going to see is Google Analytics 4, Google's updated measurement platform, is available through the Google Channel app. So you can see my universal analytics is still installed here. This is going to be removed by July 1st. So what we want to do is install the Google Channel app, which you can find right here, or by searching. If you click on add apps, we scroll to the bottom, go to the Shopify App Store, and then we just search right here and we search Google. So this used to be called Google Channel, but they actually just changed the name to Google and YouTube. So you can also search Google and YouTube here, but this is the app that you're looking for. So if you search Google Channel, it should come up, but Google and YouTube is the new name of the app. I don't know why they always change the names of all of these apps, but if we click on Google and YouTube and add app, and what we want to do next is add this sales channel. So you're going to see it's going to install this on our Shopify store. So we're going to add the sales channel. And then one of the things that I like to do is you can click on here to pin this to your navigation, or up at the top to pin it to your navigation, but we'll click right here to pin this to our navigation so that it's much easier to access this anytime we want to access it. Now you're going to see reconnect Google account because I've already installed this and connected my Google account, but we're going to do this again. So let's reconnect Google account. You need to choose the correct account here to connect your Google channel by Shopify to your Shopify store. So we're going to select this here. And then as we scroll down here, what we're going to do is click on allow. And then you should see a page that looks like this after you connect your Google account. So you're going to see right now I have 0 out of 5 complete store requirements to set up product listings from my Google Merchant Center. If we scroll down here, you're going to see there's a bunch of different things that we need to do down here at the bottom. Some of these I've set up already, but if we come back over, what you want to do is first and foremost, your Google account should be up at the top. Emails from Google, so you can turn this on or off if you want to. You need to go through this process to add a valid payment method, create your online store, add a refund policy and terms of service, and then confirm that we've added contact information to our online store, and we'll click on confirm. Now, if we keep scrolling down here, it's going to say connect a Google Merchant Center account. So I don't have one connected right now. So let's create a new Google Merchant Center account, click on create new account. And now you can see it's going to quickly create a Google Merchant Center account for us. We'll click on connect. Okay, so now you can see our Google Merchant Center account is all set up. We're going to have to obviously make some more changes to it to actually publish our products, but the next thing is going to be verifying it's you. So you want to enter your phone number here, get a code, and verify that code. So I'm going to do this right now, but I'm going to kind of fast forward through this process. Okay, so I verified my business phone number. So now scrolling down, you need to make sure your product feed settings here, you set your target country and language and your shipping settings. You can do that by clicking on manage over here to the right. Next is going to be conversion tracking. This helps optimize the performance of paid ads and free listings. So I have this all set up. I don't believe I need to remove this and enable it again. If it's not working for me, I will do that, but this should work for me once I agree to the terms and conditions. We click on complete setup. Now, the next thing that you need to do is if we come back over here to online store really quick and we go down to preferences again, and then we scroll down here to the bottom, you're going to see Google Analytics 4, Google's updated measurement platform. We're going to click on manage pixel here. So what this should do is actually open up your get started with Google Analytics 4 page through the Google and YouTube app. So if we scroll down here, we can connect our Google Analytics property right here and click on connect. Okay, so now we've successfully set up Google Analytics 4, saying now you can get insights into your online store's performance with Google Analytics. Your site data is being shared with Google Analytics. So that should be a good start right now. So let's come back. We are in our overview screen. The next thing I generally do is over here with Performance Max. It's going to say promote your products on Google. What I generally do with this is I just click on Get Started. As we scroll down here, you're going to see our Google account, our Google Merchant Center account, and then it's going to say connect a Google Ads account. So if I come over to my Google Ads account, you're going to see up at the top right corner here, I have what basically looks like a phone number, but this is the account ID. So this account ID should match the same account ID you're seeing right here, and we're going to click on connect again. Okay, so now we have this connected as well. Now, if we come to the top and you go back, when you're in the overview screen, what you're going to see is you're going to see Performance Max, promote your products on Google, Google Analytics 4, YouTube Shopping. So there's a bunch of things you can get started with and set up. I set up my Google Analytics 4 by going back to my online store and going through the preferences page. You can also do that here through the overview screen of this app. Once we've completed all of these different steps that we just did, now what we're ready to do is go into our Google Ads account. We're going to go to Tools and Settings, and then under Tools and Settings, under Setup, you're going to go to Linked Accounts. So right now it's showing that our Google Merchant Center account is linked. So if we scroll down here, you're going to see Google Analytics 4 and Firebase. So we're going to click on Details, and then right here, you're going to see our Google Analytics 4 account, and we're going to click on Link. And we're going to choose this, and we are going to link. Now, the next thing that we need to do is refresh this page because you're going to see linked app and web metrics deactivated. So let's refresh this page. And then as we scroll down here, you're going to see over on the right-hand side, apps and web metrics. And what we want to do is activate apps and web metrics right now. Click on activate. And now it's saying it's linked app and web metrics activated. So the next step that we need to take is going over to Tools and Settings. And under Measurement, you're going to be going to Conversions. Now you can double check your link by going to your Google Analytics 4 account from the admin portion through the property right here. If we scroll down, you're going to see product links and you're going to see Google Ads links. So we can click on Google Ads links right here and it should have your account linked right here. I linked a separate account that I was working on, but right now I'm just doing this for a tutorial. So right here, if we come over to this account, this should be all linked and we should be ready to actually import our conversions directly into Google Ads. So you're going to say it may take 24 hours for your Google Ads link to begin displaying data, import conversions into Google Ads, create a remarketing audience in analytics. But if we come back over to our Google Ads account after we went to the conversion screen, what you're going to see is we have all of our conversion goals. Now right here, we're going to exit this guide. We're going to stay right in here. Now that we've set all of this up the way we just set it up, you're going to see all of these different conversion actions directly from your Shopify store. So all of the conversion actions that you can use right here, add to cart. So Google Shopping app, add to cart. Over here, Google Shopping app purchase, keep coming down, begin checkout, app page view, search, item view. So your main conversion goal is obviously going to be purchase, but you can also optimize for things like every time someone begins a checkout, every time someone adds a product to their cart. There's a lot of different things that you can actually optimize for. If we click on any of these conversions and we click on edit settings, what you're going to see at the top is the conversion name. You can change the name if you want to. Goal and action optimization. Obviously, this is going to be a primary action we're going to be using for bidding optimization. And then as we come down here, value, it's going to actually pull in the value for each conversion. So we're going to let Shopify automatically pull in that value. Source website, count every conversion. Obviously, since it's sales, every single conversion should be counted. Click-through conversion window right now is 90 days. You can decrease this if you want to. There's custom options. I generally just leave this as 90 days. Engaged view conversion window. Sometimes I will just bring this all the way up to 30 days. I want to know every single click and every single engagement somebody is making before they actually visit my website and purchase something from me. View through conversion window, we'll leave this as 30 days. Attribution model, I prefer to use the data-driven attribution model. And you'll see even here, it automatically does first click, or last click, I mean. But for the most accurate conversion credit calculation, use data-driven. This model will use your account's conversion data to calculate the actual contribution of each ad interaction across the conversion path. So if somebody clicks on multiple ads before they actually convert, data-driven will be able to track that. So now we can click on save, and what we can do is click on done for right now. And doing this, when you do create your actual campaigns and you start optimizing them for conversions, this actual conversion action, every time someone is purchasing something from your website, you will actually be able to track that back to your Google Ads campaign. What that's going to allow you to do is set up bidding strategies that will help you drive more and more sales on your website every time somebody is clicking through to your website, you can actually get real data about whether or not your Google Ads campaign is actually driving those sales. So after we've done this, we are all set up with our conversion tracking. So now what you can do is start creating your Google Ads campaigns, and you can start tracking these conversions in Google Analytics much easier. I will go through all of this in future videos. For right now, the main thing that I wanted to go through is how to get these conversion actions directly into your Google Ads account. And by setting this up by using the Google Channel or the Google and YouTube app, which they just recently renamed, now what we can do is actually track these conversions using our Google Analytics 4 account. You just have to make sure you always keep that Google Tag Manager tag on your website so that it actually keeps Google Analytics 4 on your website as well. And if we come back over to our website and you refresh the page one more time and we go to Tag Assistant, what you're going to see here now is we have our global site tag, we have Google Ads conversion tracking set up, we have our universal analytics, which we need to remove, and then we have Google Tag Manager here as well. So if you have any questions about this, if you have any issues with conversion tracking, please leave them in the comment section. Thank you for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.